The pressure campaign started within 2 weeks of Daniel's death. His parents told extended family that I was refusing to share the insurance money. They didn't explain that the money was legally mine. They didn't mention that Daniel had taken it out specifically for Rosie. They simply told people that their son had died and his wife wouldn't share. Aunts called me. Cousins messaged me. One family friend, who I had met perhaps 3 times in my life, sent me a lengthy email about the importance of family unity in times of grief. Daniel's sister stopped speaking to me entirely. The narrative that was being built around me was of a cold, calculating woman who was using her husband's death to cut off his family. Every conversation I had with anyone in that circle felt like I was on trial. Every gathering I attended, and I still attended some, because Daniel's family were Rosie's family too, and I was not going to take that from her, felt like walking into a room that had been talking about me right before I arrived. I want to be honest about this period. It broke something in me. Not the legal situation. I had good advice. I knew my position was secure. What broke something in me was the loneliness of it. I was grieving my husband. I was raising a 3-year-old on my own. And instead of the support I had naively expected from the people who had known Daniel longest, I was receiving a coordinated campaign to make me feel like a thief. The truth came from Daniel's younger brother, Marcus. Marcus was different from the rest of his family. Quieter, more direct. He had always been kind to me in an uncomplicated way. He called me 6 weeks after Daniel died and asked if he could come over. He sat at my kitchen table, and he told me something that changed the shape of the entire story. He said, "Maya, I need to tell you something about my parents and money. Something Daniel knew. Something I think you deserve to understand." He told me that their parents had spent their entire lives living beyond their means, that there were debts, significant ones. That over the years, Daniel had quietly helped them out, small amounts here and there, never discussed openly, never acknowledged as anything other than family looking after family. He told me that in the last year of Daniel's life, their father had asked Daniel for a substantial sum of money, and Daniel had said no. For the first time in their relationship, Daniel had said no, because he had Rosie now, because he was building something for his daughter, and he couldn't keep quietly subsidizing his parents' financial chaos. His father had not forgiven him for that. And when Daniel died, Marcus believed, his parents had seen the insurance money not as their son's legacy for his child, but as the debt they felt Daniel owed them. Finally collectible, finally within reach. I sat at that table for a long time after Marcus finished talking. I thought about Daniel taking out that insurance policy, sitting me down, saying this is for Rosie, whatever happens, she'll be okay. He had known. Not that he was going to die, but he had known what his family was capable of, and he had made sure the money was protected. He had tried to protect us even from this.